Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, I wanted to just start by showing you what it kind of looks like through the fog of the world, what our castle looks like from afar. And honestly, it looks awesome. I love it. I love how it's turning out. But yeah, on today's episode, I have a few things planned. First and foremost, I did a bit of work off camera, a lot of like decorating. But there's a new point in our tower, so let's go check that out real quick. So yeah, I actually ended up doing the bottom half of the sugarcane farm that we did last time. So this is the sugarcane farm that we did in the last episode, right there. And then I decided to do the underside, which is just another one of these giant points that we have here throughout the world, or throughout this build, right? Kind of similar to what we have down there, except a lot larger. And I don't know how I feel about it. Mainly because I do like how it looks, and I do like it being this big. But the biggest problem that I have is that the top doesn't match. So what I might actually end up doing is kind of just removing the roof there, raising it up a bunch, and then putting on like another top, I guess. The only issue is like right here we're at one. No, okay. I guess we do have quite a few more blocks to go. But yeah, I might end up doing that at some point, but I might not because I don't know. I mean, it still looks good, and we haven't put in the rest of the, like, these things. So once we put that in, I'll kind of see how it looks, and then I will adjust accordingly. But for right now, I mean, it looks fine. It kind of looks like a giant, like, drill, or like a top, or something like that, at the moment, which is kind of weird. But it's fine. It'll work. But yeah, and then we had, and then I made this little area down here, just kind of a walkway. Doesn't really have like a way in at all, but there's kind of a walkway there. And then I did want to show you guys this real quick. This is what the bottom looks like. So it looks really cool, and I really love this design. And so today what we are going to be building incorporates that design. And I'll draw up a little diagram so that y'all will understand. However, I missed. However, I did a few other things off camera as well. Namely, I got a few wither skeleton heads, so I'll put them around the base. But let's take a look at some of the things that I did. So I went through and I made all of these guys finally have their armor. Not all of them have the heads, but all of them now have the armor from the neck down. So as you can see, I think the heads stop here, but then the rest of them do have all of the armor, shoes, chest plate, and pants all there. So I've done that, and then oh, that reminds me, I need to make one more set of armor. So let's do that actually real quick. Let's go over here. Let's grab up the diamonds. And let's go helm, chest, leggings, whoops, and boots. Boom. Okay, cool. Done and done. Let's shut those doors. Oh. This way. Yes? Yes. Okay. So the reason we made this is because up here, if we look, there's a diamond set of armor, and we're supposed to have 2 up here. So that's why there's that. And we've got 2, and I think this one's like all damaged. This was my original set of armor, so it's like all battered and bruised. And I think we actually even broke the boots before we got our fancy socks. Or maybe fancy socks was the first thing that we made, because I love me some feather falling, as you can tell. Anyway, so yeah, we did that, and then with the skulls, I put them in here. So as you can see, with this first one that we made, we had the skull and then the iron armor. And so I just decided to kind of complete this. I didn't quite complete it because we still have missing... the pigman is running from me. We still have missing banners, and I think we're missing 2 heads. But everything else is fine. Oh, you didn't get knocked off. Well, I guess now you die. You die by my hand. Yeah, we're missing 2 skulls up here. But now all of that is complete, and I'm liking it. I think that it looks quite a bit better. Yeah, I'm happy about it. Another zombie. Come here, zombie, big man. Where you be? Where you be being? Oh, you're in the corner over there. There we go. Cool. Cool. Alright. So, I'm going to show you real quick what I am hoping to do on today's episode. And yes, we're probably going to be adding another tower to this build. So, let's get excited for that. One second. Alright guys, welcome back. So, this is kind of the design that I want to go with here. That we will be using for the new tower that we will put in place. But basically, this is going to be like, you'll come in this way, and then you'll head down, and then it will spread out like that. And it may even be shorter in the middle, or like thinner in the middle, so that it's even more of like a actual chute that goes down into like this tiny tube and then opens up, so that like when you jump through it or when you fly through it or something like that, it looks real cool. So that's what we're gonna go with for our design there. And then also with that, this is actually where I decided would probably be good to put our Nether Wart farm. So what we'll do is we'll actually put a farm here, right along this bottom part, and then we'll also put one up at the top, and then that one will kind of like trickle down into the bottom one, and so we'll actually have it be like here, 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 and here, right? And then that will all be growing Nether Wart, and hopefully it looks good. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on the building process. So one second. Alright guys, welcome back. So, I have basically completed the tower, and I forgot to tell you guys where I was going to put it. So we're just going to attach it to the back of the main tower, Dracula's tower, I guess, and it will be just right here on the back side, right? I'm going to keep this guy here, because I do think that it kind of looks cool if, like, you know, you go around him or you go through him or something like that in order to get to where you're going, right? So that's kind of why I'm doing that. And then if I did, no, hold on, I'm trying to fix this. Something like that. That looks, no, I guess, no, it is the same on both sides. Okay, for some reason I thought it was different. Nope, I'm just bad. Okay, but I created this little diving board kind of thing. It's not actually a diving board, but yeah, that's how you're gonna get down. You're just gonna drop down. Only way to get down, and then down here we will have just a bunch of Nether Wart, and then the way to get up is we are going to make. Oh, whoops! Forgot to grab the stuff that I needed. We're going to make a water source elevator with like some black glass surrounding it, so that it looks all nice and pretty. And then we are going to put in, like, I guess, I don't know, I guess we could do like a door to get in. I don't know. We'll figure something out there. But we're gonna just. So I've got this left to do. I've got this little tower here, or whatever this is called. Tube. There we go. So we got this little tube left to do, and then we've got to put in the Nether Wart, and then I gotta do a roof, and that's it. That's all I have left. So yeah, I'm going to finish that up real quick. I'm gonna finish this. I'm going to destroy the Nether Wart farm that we currently have. The one that is just like right outside that kind of doesn't really work. We're gonna keep that as a glass block. The one that's, yeah, not really a farm, it's just temporary. We're gonna get rid of that, and then I will yeah, and then we will go from there. So 1 second. Alright guys, so the next step has been completed. So I had to actually go and get some kelp, so I went over to the ocean that's off in that direction. And I gathered up some kelp, because what kelp does is basically you place it on a block, and then, or within flowing water, and then it will make the block water. Water source block. Which you need water source blocks in order to get a water elevator. So that's what we have here. And then, so that's how we get up. If we get down, we just drop down. And luckily these are crops that don't like get smushed. So you could just plop on down, and then you're good to go. You can harvest this, and then you can head back up. Boop. Right. And with that, we have, as you can tell, we've also put in the Nether Wart up here. And this is more going to be like for decoration. It's more aesthetic than it is necessarily practical. So we're most likely going to not harvest a lot of this, but we will harvest all of the stuff down here. So yeah, there's that. We'll head back up. It's funny, we enter one way and then head out the other way. It's great. But yeah, so far so good. The last thing to do is the roof, and then I just need to light it up, and then we're good to go. So I'm going to get started on the roof here. Let's see. Let's see what we can use. Oh, red nether brick would also be nice to use. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I do want to incorporate some red nether brick if I can, but I don't want it to be overbearing. So, let's see. What if we did something like this? Whoops. I made it like the roof color. Maybe. We'll just do a very simple roof here. Oh. Just kidding. We won't, because I apparently can't. Ah! Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, maybe we do actually make a red roof here. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get to work on the red roof, and then I will see you guys when it is all said and done. So, 1 second. Alright guys, welcome back. So, I have lit up everything as best I can. Actually, I want to do another block right here. Just kidding, not that low. Yeah, okay, we'll do that instead of having a torch on the floor. But yeah, as you can see, we lit it up. I actually put the roof on before I lit it up, and so a bunch of mobs spawned in here and I had to kill them, which was funny. But yeah, I have a couple of these hanging lights. I actually kind of want to get rid of this as well. Maybe put in another hanging light here and here. Let's actually do that then real quick. And then I'll show you guys the roof. So put that right there. And then we'll put this one where it's on that block, which is this one. No. No. It's that one. Wait, no. No, it is that block. Yeah, it's right there. It just looks different because the front's a little bit different. Let's hang this down a little bit lower. Oh, let's hang it down one more. Right there. Kind of looks weird, but it'll work. Cool. So yeah, we've got a couple of the hanging lights. We got a lantern down here just for, just in case. Make sure nothing's spawning in. And then down here we just have a bunch of torches. Feel like I don't really need lanterns down here, so we're just put a bunch of torches everywhere. And here's the thing. I really like the torch texture with this texture pack, resource pack. And so I don't feel bad putting torches in places. I don't want them everywhere, but I do like them in certain spots. And here's one of those cases where it actually works. I feel like it works. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, I like it. It looks good. I also did this fence, and then it hangs off of this fence post with the lantern. But yeah, it looks good. Now let me quickly show you the outside. As you can see the roof there. Let's hop on to the outside. Or the ceiling. I guess that's the ceiling. That's what that's called. Let's hop to the outside. And we'll hop around. And yeah, this is the ceiling. So I decided to do red accent, basically, which means all of the roof up there is all red, and then all of these, all of this stuff down here, rather than doing like a, you know, the actual nether brick, I did the red nether brick, and I think it looks really good. I might actually change that up a little to be more of kind of like an accent like this is, where we'll have like maybe every other will be, like, you know, this one will be more of the actual nether brick, like that, right? But I don't know, I kind of like the entire roof being red, and it would kind of look weird if it was just all of a sudden like, oh, well, some of it's red and some of it's not, even though it's the roof, and it should be all kind of similar. That's kind of my thought process, so we'll see. If I end up really not liking it, then I'll probably add in some accents of red instead. But yeah, it's pretty standard. We didn't put on like the typical spear here. I don't know, the tip. I felt like it didn't work, so there's that. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope that you guys did indeed enjoy. If you did, a like is very much appreciated. And if you want to see more content like this, as well as the rest of this playthrough, then just be sure to subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.